What is going on, everyone, and welcome to Kart 6T3. My name is Ben. Thank you very much for stopping by. Real quick here, before let's get this out of the way. I know, okay? If you didn't mind hitting a like on this video right here and possibly subscribe to the channel if you are new here. If you're just coming across this channel, this video, welcome. We talk about karts and parts and things and theorem and tires and everything you can think of kart related, and welcome again. Thank you very much for stopping by. So going through my list of videos to do, a request was made that I do my best to explain track width, rear track width. That is the spacing of tires on the back of your kart, and I'm going to try and do just that. Okay, what is rear track width? First things first, you're going to have, say you have, like myself, I run a Phantom. I run a Phantom racing chassis. They have setup sheets. More than likely, if you have a current model chassis, I'm not sure about older stuff. I'm sorry. You know, some stuff, maybe there's still settings for that and you're able to acquire the information for that, but I guess we're talking a little more current chassis that would have a website that you could go and reference. Well, along with your cross, your left side percent, your nose weight percents, what staggers they want you run, camber caster, all that stuff. They're going to include on their website what they recommend as a rear track width. And I believe I took a screenshot of what Phantoms actually looks like and what it tells you the rear track width should be. So it is the outside edge of your contact patch on the right to the outside edge of the contact patch on the left tire, and that is your rear track width. Now, I don't want to ever come off as I have a problem with this, but there can be adjustments made to a kart chassis in order to alter its behavior on track. So it was a 38.5, something like that Phantom recommends on the Recon, on the current chassis that I'm dealing with here. Especially being an open, I'm going to be playing with stuff. So one of the adjustments that you can make at track is changing your hub placement by moving them in or out. And you have to be, very careful about where it is in relationship to your frame, but you can move your tires in and out to change the handling of your chassis. Now, one might, if the manufacturer suggests this, why would you change it? Why would anybody change anything? If you find something that works for you, if you just you don't know what to do with your handling, you have all the proper numbers on you, and you're just not getting the speed that you might need out of the chassis, you might want to make something like this adjustment here. So essentially, when you're the rear of the kart, if you spread the hubs apart, if you increase your rear track width, you're going to decrease drive. The wider your rear end is to your front end, you're going to decrease drive. The narrower of your rear end to your front end, you're going to increase drive. Now, this does come with some problems, and probably why they give you hey, we would like it set here is when you start playing with the width of the axle and where your hubs are, where your tires are in relation to your rear axle, you start messing with the lever that is your kart. So moving it in a little closer. My buddy Tommy and I have debated this for a long time. And you could agree or disagree with me. He thinks that moving a tire in makes it harder for the left rear to pick up because it's more condensed, which makes perfect sense. But I come from the theory that if you move it out, we're not talking about we're not talking about the drive right now, but the lever that is when you enter a corner, it's going to load on your front right, and it tries to pick this left rear up. The longer the bar is, the harder it is to pick up I think that the further in the rim and tire is on the axle, the quicker that would pick up. So it would make it a quicker twitch coming in the corner. But, it's just a friendly debate I think we've had for years. We've discussed it a few times of whether or not he actually remembers that we did or not. I keep stuff like that. I'm like, because I'm not positive. I'm not a chassis builder. I'm, like I've said a million times, these are just my opinions. I'm just a guy out in his barn who's been racing for a long time, and these are the things I think about and deliver to you. So, if you're at the track and you're just, I did this almost the exact same thing. I was down in Jasper, Florida in 2019 for the Grand Nationals, and my cart was just tight all day long. And what I ended up doing was I moved my left rear out 1/4 of an inch in order to free the chassis up just a little bit. So I extended that 38 3/4, out to 39 track width. But it's just an easy measurement tool. Some manufacturers, we're dealing with rear track width, they want your rim spacing a certain amount off the tire. This not only allows for the tire to roll over, so it's not going to rub on your tire, but that's how they find the best spacing. So most of this information is, I don't know how easy it is to find. Depends what chassis you run. It's fairly easy to find for me by going on to Phantom's website and getting those numbers, which I kind of just already showed you there. But anyway, I thought this would be a really good topic. Obviously, somebody requested, as always. You guys can always do that. Drop down in the comments if you have a comment about this video. If you want another video done, I read and respond to all the comments you guys ever leave me, and then I take a screenshot. If I think, hey man, that's a good idea, or a comment, hey, I'm going to write this down, maybe down the line here, that's going to be a future video. So there you go, guys. That is rear track width and some of the things you can kind of do with it in order to adjust how your cart performs on track. But anyway, again, kind of every time I talk like that, I want to end the video, but it doesn't feel proper to say goodbye because I'm weird like that or something. So, all right. All right, guys, I will see you in the next video. Later.